Hi everybody, AngelArts here. I apologize for my appearance. I'm sort of like rushing. I've got a lot going on right now. I just got out of the shower. But the reason why I'm making this video is because this weekend I am having my bachelor party. It's a bachelor party weekend and I have no idea what's gonna happen. I have no idea what's going on. It's complete. My groomsmen are keeping it a complete secret. I was kind of half expecting them to wake me up at like 4 in the morning, like just invade my room at 4 in the morning, throw a sack over my face, and then, you know, throw me into the trunk of the car and take me some random, like, make a forsaken place. But that didn't happen yet. So I'm going to be recording what's going on, I guess, throughout the weekend, because I figured some of you might be interested in seeing whatever misadventures my groomsmen decide to take me on. So yeah, hopefully you will enjoy whatever it is that they got planned. So I'll see you in the next clip. So this is our first stop. Here's Colin, and there's one of my groomsmen, Luke, and we're having lunch now at this sort of like it's like an Indian Chipotle place. What is this place called, Luke?
Spice 6.
Spice 6. It's
absolutely what I was gonna say. Indian Chipotle.
It's pretty awesome. You get your choice of different meats, and you know, you can fill it up with different chutneys and rice, and you can have like a naan pizza. You can have, you know, it's pretty awesome. I'm trying to be a good little Catholic boy, and my dish is completely vegetarian right now because it's Good Friday. So Luke's being a bad Catholic boy because he's got lamb in his. So
Bless me, Father.
yes. Okay, so we've arrived at someplace. We are in Philly currently. I have actually never been, well, I've never stayed in Philly before. But
and it's an elaborate ruse.
Elaborate ruse. For all I know, we're all just
like, nope.
Yeah.
We're
for all I
back
know.
to the airport.
Yeah. For all I know is we're boarding a plane right now and flying to Abu Dhabi or something. Although that would be a little tough without my passport. But oh my gosh, who are those sexy people down the hallway?
They're already in there. Nick's already getting business.
Nick, you're looking really good. This is my best man right here.
I'm trying.
As you can see. I'm liking the threads.
Hey, go, man.
That sexy thing over here is my roommate Tom.
Hi. What's up, Luke?
And then there's my brother.
Yes, the younger brother.
The younger brother, the only brother.
And please, I'd like to welcome you to your palatial suite here.
My goodness. Wow.
Colin, come on in, baby. This is your suite.
Wow.
Look at this.
Sorry,
Look at it.
Sorry, Nate had to come off the bed.
Nate had to come off the bed. Nick actually sent me a text message with one of my friends, Nathan, lying on my bed, telling me how excited. Wow. This is amazing, Nick.
Spot here.
Wow.
I admit, you guys have
I would say this is
beautiful.
This is without question the nicest hotel I've ever been in. Clearly.
well, you can thank Nate. He's got the hookup. He's a good man.
Really?
Nate got the hookup?
He does.
From his.
Apparently. Such a high society place. What do you think? What do you think?
No, I was gonna say it's also that this is off to a good weekend. Is off to a good start because this connects with George Bailey and It's a Wonderful Life, and he always takes off the
Oh, lovely. The doorknob, the
Yeah.
detachable doorknob.
Yes,
So high
it doesn't
society.
have- yes, but both.
That's hilarious.
Both It's a Wonderful Life, but also the fact that we were just remarking how this is the nicest hotel I've ever been in by far.
And
As I say that, I rip.
you rip off the doorknob.
It's me though. I'm just
It's-
that.
Yeah.
type of-
That's hilarious. How do I look?
Snazzy. Nice.
I'm ready for the night.
There you go.
Ready for some fun. So, there's my handsome husband to be.
Yes. I'm styling.
He cleans up well.
Now, I was told to meet up with everyone up at the bar on the top floor of the hotel before 5 o'clock p.m. So, right on the dot at 5 o'clock p.m., the waitress approached me and handed me an interesting looking envelope.
So wait, ma'am, you got this when? When did you get this?
About 3 months ago.
You got this 3 months ago,
Yes.
and it has my name on it.
Yes.
Do you normally get things 3 months in advance like this? Is this not normal for you?
I want to show up.
Thank you. Wow, so it says Hark, open me now if you dare. Special deliveries, 5 o'clock, April 3rd, 2015.
Are there keys? Is it keys to open up a U-Haul?
Oh my gosh.
If
there's a U-Haul.
Then,
Kevin.
Hi.
Hi, this is my buddy Kevin. He's
I
awesome.
recommend you don't open it.
Yeah, guys, maybe I shouldn't open this. Maybe I should just put this down.
Daredevil.
Last but
It is daring you. It is daring you to open it. I mean, you know.
yeah, that's true.
You could give it
Last
to
but
me.
not least,
and I
Nathan.
Hello.
You saw him on my bed earlier.
Yeah, I was just breaking it in.
He was breaking it. Nathan always.
Making sure the pillows were nice and soft.
You're such a good friend. You're such a good friend, Nate. So it says again, Hark, open me now if you dare. Should I dare?
And it has the exact date and time.
It does have the exact. It is 5 o'clock p.m. on April 3rd, 2015.
Don't do it. Don't do it, man.
Taking the plunge.
is how
Taking the
Final-
plunge.
it's like Final
It's double envelope.
Double wrapped.
It's like a white collar version of a matryoshka doll.
Okay. Envelope 1 says open me now if you dare. Envelope 2, open when instructed to do so if you dare. That means if I don't, does that mean if I don't dare, can I like... How many dares am I gonna get? Number 3, open when instructed to do so if you dare. And then envelope number 4, open when instructed to do so if you... Okay, I'm seeing a theme. I'm seeing a pattern.
Yeah.
There's a lot of daring.
You're feeling daring.
I'm hoping I'm feeling daring.
Open me now.
Nick,
Okay.
How many meetings were there for
How
the
many...
bachelor party?
Exactly.
Are we sure we're going 1 through 4 or are we going 4 through 1?
It's okay, I broke the seal. I already broke the seal. Oh, great. Is there anything else? I'm just making sure there's nothing else, you know, the content.
You should
Hark,
be.
you need a black light too, by the way.
Yeah, you didn't know. You didn't bring all of your
I
like.
didn't bring all my
One of those lights.
Rubber duckies. You're gonna need your rubber duckies.
keys. Okay. It says, and therefore never send to know for whom the bell tolls. It tolls for thee. For whom the bed tolls. I think Nathan already covered that. For whom the bell tolls. 'Tis about funeral bells, and oh how morbid. But what is death if not the final freedom? Is this supposed to be you know, some sort of symbolism for marriage? Is this some sort of twisted symbolism for marriage? So let it ring. I can see the connection there. Let it ring. Let it ring. I say the bell you seek, that is. When you reach this destination, take a group photo. You will receive bonus points for every person in the photo, as well as for general photo quality awesomeness. You may take multiple photos, but pick only one to be submitted for scoring. I'm getting scored.
Only a little bit.
Then open envelope 2. Okay.
Are you on a road rally, Mark? I never saw that coming.
Is somebody getting murdered next? Is somebody getting murdered next?
Well, the night is young.
The night is young.
Work on your drinking.
Work on my
That's
drink.
cool, because I mean, you know.
Well, I'm thinking, we're in Philly, it's Pennsylvania. It's talking about death, but it's also talking about a bell. It's talking about a ring, which I do have, but I don't think that's what it is. But I do think that it is the Liberty Bell. Could be the Liberty Bell, because I think that's here somewhere.
It does say let freedom ring.
That is true. So that's what I'm thinking. That's my final answer.
We're on.
All right.
Where are we, Hark?
We are at the Liberty Bell.
I see it. There it
You
is.
see it? Thank you, Nick.
It's beautiful.
So we just took our awesome picture. I'll post it.
Yep.
Post it somewhere there.
You're gonna post
somewhere
it
there. I'll
in your
post it.
pants?
In my pants. Yes.
good.
Absolutely. So now I was instructed to open envelope number dos.
That's Spanish.
If I dare.
Pick the right
If
one.
I dare.
If you dare. Do you dare?
I dare. I dare. I wish I brought my letter opener, but that's okay.
Whoever sealed
I
that
know,
did a
I'm
great
so
job.
unprepared.
They did just a great job
So
sealing
unprepared.
that.
I mean, the danger of paper cut is what makes this exciting.
Exactly.
I will try not
The
to shout out
drama.
the answer immediately this time.
All right. So the clue says, every man must die. See, I'm getting like an ongoing theme. I'm getting a really morbid. This is a really morbid bachelor party.
Somebody's gonna.
Every man must die. Oh.
What?
Sorry. Every man must die. Every George and Mary. so which is George Washington and Mary Washington, I guess. And be they named or unnamed, to the ground they are carried, which sounds like a grave. Death follows life, feasting forever like a flame eternal. So something about eating food on a eternal flame.
So we're going to die in
We're going to die and we're getting sent to hell. Is that what that is?
Dante's Inferno. That's
Dante's Inferno?
name is the first quote from
Is it really?
From Google.
Okay. So my friend Kevin, my buddy Kevin, look how handsome he is.
He's so handsome.
He's so handsome.
Party's,
Anyway,
party's here because I leave tomorrow.
yeah, I know, yeah.
He's contributing now.
Pookie.
So I did some Googling
Yes.
because the first thing I thought was Mary and George. That's George Washington, Mary Washington, named or unnamed, to the ground they're carried. So that, to me, that sounds like a cemetery. So I was looking for Google to see what was nearby, and Kevin found the Washington Square Park. And if you click on Washington Square Park, it says City Park with memorials to General George Washington and unknown soldiers of the American Revolution, which is what the clue says. They named or unnamed. Good job, sir.
We're somewhat contact.
He knows. You know.
I just look at the.
You might want to turn the camera off right now.
And
It's a moment.
You're having a moment?
Yeah,
we're having a moment. Hey, you're missing the moment.
Sorry, you're having a moment.
We're having a moment.
Oh, I loved history.
So.
It was my favorite.
And then something about a flame. Oh, there's an eternal flame. It's the first comment. This is an eternal flame.
There is an eternal flame.
There is an eternal flame there.
Well, what does that have to do with anything?
I'm a total flamer. I'm eternally flaming. So we have to find the flame. I think we have to find the eternal flame at the George Washington Park. So
Let's
that's
do
where
it.
we're going. Let's do it. So we're on. I'm GPSing it right now. Hoping I'm actually leading the pack.
We only have 12
Uh-oh, only 12 seconds, bump.
Watch out for the puddle. Puddle.
What's the Mission Impossible song? I don't even remember it. 4 seconds, oh no! Ah!
Okay, so we're in Washington Square Park, sort of making our way around. I see George Washington. At least I think it's George Washington. Oh, and I see a flame.
It's amazing.
Oh.
I see a flaming flame.
Is that a cherry
God.
tree?
The rain has not washed it out, fortunately.
Oh,
That would be horrible.
modern advances of propane.
Unnamed and unmarked graves within the square lie thousands of unknown soldiers of Washington's army who died of wounds and sickness during the Revolutionary War. The independence and liberty you possess are the work of joint councils and joint efforts of common danger, suffering, and success. Washington's farewell address, September 17th, 1976.
Wow.
Isn't that motivational?
Beneath this stone rests a soldier of Washington's army who died to give you liberty. That's pretty awesome. I've never been to
They would want to
Philly.
see some of the sights.
Yes. We're having a history lesson. I actually appreciate this.
No, it's cool.
Unlike some naysayers. Naysayers. Trying to enrich my mind. It's okay. All right, I guess I'm allowed to open envelope number 3.
If
Are you?
If I dare. Dare.
Do you dare?
I dare. Next clue says, a last meal of sorts. It's always the last of everything. Death, last, graves.
Fine, it'll be fine.
Oh gosh.
There's no metaphor here.
we went to the eternal flame, that's everlasting.
Nice. That's
so,
lovely.
come on.
I don't know. If there's gonna be a U-Haul truck, I'm gonna like run the wrong direction. I'm gonna turn around and run the other
Let me
direction.
tell you how hard it was to get a U-Haul truck down the street.
A last meal of sorts into the fire, caps fire, the fires and caps, you go. A quick bite to eat before the big show. Then head to the west where the walnuts do thrive. It should be a good show, I hope you survive. Survive. At dinner, sounds like a hint.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
At dinner, take a group photo. You will receive bonus points for every person in the photo. Yeah, so you may take multiple photos, quick only. Okay, then open envelope 4. So, where walnuts, I believe there's a Walnut Drive, if I remember correctly. That's true. I should ask the psychic where we should go next.
That would be
Palm reading for $10.
We haven't enough time to ask
Yeah, we're taking a way to go. Lolly, lolly.
Whoa. There we go.
That's to you.
That's to you.
There we go.
Fire.
Oh, Fuego is fire.
Fire. This is it.
Burritos, tacos, quesadillas, bowls. Yeah, there we go. There's a fire. So
So,
you guys know out there that I'm a huge foodie. And
You are?
No way.
yes, I am. And obviously, I'm a big fan of the Iron Chef. So Morimotos, Iron Chef Japan, in I guess Iron Chef America. But he also did the actual Japanese Iron Chef.
He was the only original. Carried over to the American.
Morimotos has his own restaurant here, so we're gonna have, I guess, dinner / happy hour. Perfect. Like, we came in, everything was booked in the dining area, but then they were like, oh, you can check the lounge if you want. And we've got the whole place pretty much to ourselves.
Yeah, lounge.
Good job, Nick.
Oh,
Good
yes.
job, everybody.
Perfectly.
Planned it perfectly.
As Luke would say.
Serendipitous. Your white dumplings, 12 tandoori chili broth, help with carrots.
It's beautiful.
What
What do we have here? Oh yeah, that's what we're, the duck.
Daikon, little cucumber on top, jalapeno, and a little chili oil.
That's amazing.
Open your mouth and close your eyes, and I will give you a big surprise.
Here, see? Take it.
How good is that?
You like it? Well, what did you just give him, Nick?
That is white fish carpaccio from the little hole-in-the-wall restaurant called Morimotos.
Yes.
I forget what it's
It's
called.
amazing.
The flavorings and sauce is very interesting.
What did you like about it? The sauce was.
Yeah, it's just like.
I love the texture. You normally don't like any kind of gummy, but that was melted. That melts in
No,
your
yeah, it
mouth.
wasn't even the actual meat itself was fine. It was more the flavor was
The bubbly effervescence of awesome.
Yes, absolutely.
frost and then the
Yes,
frost.
totally.
There's
That's marketing.
scallion, there's lime, there's love.
Then we got with our shredded seaweed.
All right, shredded seaweed. Okay.
Sweet on the side of the bowl. It's a Japanese stone bowl heat up to 300 degrees. Cook your fish. Here we have your berry. Our berries are adult Hamachi Gelato.
Oh wow.
Just a little more fattier. Oh. Give it a nice sear.
That sounds. Oh, I can hear the sizzle. Oh, it's so good. It smells really good.
It's like the Breaking Bad of entrees.
Oh yeah. Saucing it up.
I'm excited man about this.
Park taking a photo.
Yeah, a foodie. That's pretty much what a foodie
Oh my god.
Nom, nom, nom. Alright, so I'm gonna open the last envelope. The big one. It's the big one.
What does it say?
It says, envelope 4, open when instructed to do so, if you dare.
Is it tickets?
Wow.
Is it tickets to that thing you love?
Oh my gosh. And then there were none.
And then there were none, which is the
Which
famous.
is a murder mystery
It is
from
the-
Agatha Christie.
That's exactly
Yes,
right.
and then there were none. That's amazing.
So
Wait, what do murder mysteries have to do with heart?
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I love it.
And now the death theme
the
makes
death theme makes sense.
a little bit of sense.
Now, I don't think I've ever mentioned this to any of you guys over in YouTube land, but while I was in college, one of the things that I was fairly well known for was the fact that I enjoyed throwing murder mystery dinner parties. And believe it or not, I actually ended up hosting almost 50 murder mysteries throughout the course of my college career and the few years beyond that. Each participant was playing the role of a suspect of the murder. Each character had their own personal dossier and even costumes that they would wear in order to fill the role of their part. It was incredible fun.
For those of you wanting some trivia,
Those playing at home?
that's right, for those playing at home, Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None is effectively the original murder mystery on which all other murder mysteries are based.
Right.
It was written like in 1912 or something, 1917. Originally titled Ten Little Indians,
Yes.
which is kind of racial.
Kind of racial.
So they changed it to And Then There Were None. It is, we are seeing it this evening at the Walnut Street Theater, which is the nation's oldest continuing running theater in the whole thing. It's here in Philadelphia.
History, pretty much history lesson right there.
Okay, now back to dinner.
Back to dinner, back to drinking.
The show was phenomenal. I absolutely loved it. The set was awesome, the cast was awesome, and obviously the company was awesome as well. To complete the night, my groomsmen next took me out of the town onto the gay district, where we all hung out at one of the gay bars nearby. Now, out of the 8 of us, Colin and I were the only gay guys in the group, so it was really nice of my groomsmen to take us here, and I'd like to believe that they also had a lot of fun too. And we ended up dancing the night away, because everyone knows that the dance music in gay clubs is amazing. Easily the best part while we were at the club was Tom, who arguably is probably the quieter members of our group, the most unassuming, fairly straight and narrow kind of guy. I'm telling you, the gay boys were all over him. They just kept, grabbing him and dancing with him, but, he was fine. He had a few drinks and he loosened up and he was cool with everything. Maybe it's the fact that Tom looks spot on like Arthur Darvill, Rory Williams from Doctor Who. The sheer number of guys that kept going after Tom was so entertaining that the next morning Luke was asking me, so Hark, what'd you think of your day yesterday? And I said, it was absolutely amazing. If my bachelor party had ended that night, I would have been completely satisfied. And Luke jokingly responded, hey, we haven't even gotten to the random gay orgy yet. To which Colin said, without skipping a beat, did ya see Tom last night?
Good morning, Pookie.
Good morning, Hart.
Did you sleep okay?
You did great.
You did very well.
Happy something.
Yes, we're here. We're having breakfast at the top of the hotel. It is gorgeous. Tom and Gerald. I wanted to say that all weekend.
Gerald.
Tom and Gerald.
I give him this nickname, Mr. Anderson, right here.
Mr. Anderson?
Yes, they made a mistake. As I understand it, this is all you can eat. They're gonna run out.
Tom is the fattest member of our group. I don't even know how in the world I'm able to even get part of him in the camera, but I'm trying really hard. Morning, sunshine.
We are, in fact, the Walking Dead this morning.
We look good.
We look really good.
How are you there this morning, Nate? Thank you for the hookups, by the way.
Oh, hey,
I was telling Nick, I said, so essentially the best idea ever that I made for my wedding was not necessarily to make Nick my best man, but to make you my usher.
Oh, wow. Sometimes it's the people you least expect.
Sometimes.
It's the usher.
Yes.
Oh, that looks pretty.
Speaking of ushers.
Ooh, that fruit looks pretty awesome.
You can only have it.
Why, thank you, Nate. Thank you so much for the compliment. So, Tom, I think the biggest surprise from the night last night was when we went to the gay nightclub, and you by far had the most people.
Tom made some friends.
Tom made a lot of friends. He was the most popular one in the group.
What's the surprise? Is there still more to
No,
your statement?
there.
That's it?
That was.
Oh,
no.
okay.
I've already just offended one of my ushers. They were not surprised.
Look at that hair. I mean, it's just like...
Yeah, the hair was a recent thing. Well, not recent, like a year.
You know, in college,
Luke was
I
a little
had
surprised.
long hair too, and everyone was like, "Why is your hair so long?" I'm like,
It works for certain people. For Tom, it works. Actually, I'm jealous.
Surfer vibe.
I'm jealous.
Be on the West
That's what I'm going
Coast.
for.
Well, the reason why I'm jealous is actually both short and long hair work for you, Tom. So that was only happened to
I'm
everybody.
actually hoping the bald works too.
Because it's
You
In a
can
little
probably
bit.
you can
That's
probably
what's
pull
going to
off.
happen.
I think you can pull that off at some point, Tom. I have faith in you. But
I mean, when you start with that chiseled model physique, I mean, you can really just make anything work.
Go anywhere.
I'm hiding from the camera. The camera can't see me.
no, the camera cannot.
After we had brunch, I was informed to pack my stuff up because we were actually leaving Philadelphia and moving on to the next destination. After a couple more hours of driving, we ended up in the Big Apple itself, New York City.
Hey guys, so right now we are in New York City. Colin and I are actually now no strangers to the city since you're from New York as well. And we checked into our hotel, but now our groomsmen need a chance to huddle and have a little bit of a quick meeting.
Yes.
Quick meeting about whatever it is we're doing today.
Put in all these nefarious things that are going to happen to us.
Yes, we've got sorry, there's a halo. There's a halo above your head.
Oh, yeah.
Colin, or did you suddenly have a good idea? Did an idea just pop up? Just like ding.
I'm sort of the angelic counterpoint to your, dark, sort of dark thoughts.
No, so we're having a confessional right now. How are you enjoying? How are you enjoying the?
I'm enjoying it. It's been good.
Yes.
I was excited. We're gonna have a special guest as well, Kay, Eric Castman.
Yes, I was not. I was surprised.
And Kay just showed up. Oh my God! To see him for the first time, they're embracing.
I know. This is Kay. He's joining us all the way from Boston. He is. He asked me to be his best man for his wedding, and now he's here. And I know it's Kay.
Flashbacks last night.
One of the nicest guys I know.
Yeah.
Knee to the back.
Knee to the. Yes. Boot to the head. And we're here in the city, New York, and I don't know where we're going next, but apparently.
I'm glad you said we're here in the city. None of this. We're in New York City. In New York, it's called the city. It's not New York.
It is a barcade, a bar and an arcade in one.
And the heart, in the classic theme of like you have to do things to get stuff in video games. For your amazing pictures yesterday, you earned 53,000 points.
Which translates.
Turns out 53,000 points is worth 53 big dollars of video game money.
That is awesome. Ooh.
So you, sir, get,
You're gonna put that down my pants, right?
I'm gonna put that down.
You're gonna put that.
If you can spend $53 a quarter at a time, I'll be very impressed. That is your challenge now.
That is my challenge? Okay.
So we spent that afternoon playing video games and just hanging out at the bar. Easily my favorite thing that we did at the Barcade was when I discovered that there was a 6-player X-Men arcade game. I didn't even realize this thing had existed, but I told my groomsmen, all right, 6 of us are going to be playing this at once, and we are not leaving until we beat this thing. And so about 30 minutes later and $35 in quarters, we ended up beating the game, and we all felt completely fulfilled.
Why don't you explain to the audience what we're dining at today?
So we're at Yonur, I think. That was a good bowl. It's Korean tableside barbecue.
Korean. And tell me about the view next to you, by the way.
And this is looking out over the Hudson Valley, Times Square. Pictures are like starting to go. To the side, there's the Empire State Building.
Yeah, Empire State Building's right over there. You can't see it very well next to Nathan's shoulder,
But it is the 39th floor and it's beautiful, beautiful.
yes,
city.
gorgeous. Yeah, the view is decent. Beautiful. We're 39 floors. The sun. It was actually a lot brighter. The sun is setting now, but pretty soon it's going to get dark and the lights will come out and that'll be gorgeous. So as Luke was saying, it would be nice to see the transition. But we've got some pork belly in here. Looks like we were getting some shrimp, grilled shrimp. Short rib. Marinade. We've got some duck over here and chicken and more pork belly. Tom's munching on some yummy, pumpkin, mashed pumpkin with apples and all that good stuff. We've got some bibimbap. Gerald and Colin are having bibimbap on a hot stone.
What do you say?
Living the life.
And all I have to say is the finest piece of beef at this table is sitting right here.
You're too sweet. So we're about to head out, take a night out into the city, probably pick up some ice cream because you all know how much I love my ice cream. Okay, you've had my ice cream before, right?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this is it was really cool seeing the night transition. Spot on. Everything so far, all of the groups have been spot on. Everything I love.
When I was told that we had a little bit of time before the next event, and they asked me what I wanted to do, I said, hey, let's go to a gelato place. So I searched and found the nearest gelato place, and while we were there, I was pleasantly surprised to see one of my good friends that I hadn't seen in a while, Adam, randomly enter into the gelato place that I had chosen.
Yeah, so apparently Adam like just walked in randomly.
Just happened to walk in.
And it's a good thing I was the one who picked this place to go to.
You pick this place, it's like karma.
It's like karma.
What's the word? It's not lucky. It's not...
I don't know. It's not the wizard. Serendipity.
Look, what's the word?
Surrender?
What are the odds? I walked by.
This is insane, dude.
Michael and Christine in New York.
Random, just
Yeah. Yay! Wait, are girls allowed at the bachelor party though?
Yes.
She is because she's special.
She is.
Yes.
Where are you guys going?
We were just gonna go to a bar, like it's like a block up that way.
Oh yeah. How did we know? That's insane.
That's funny. It's funny. You wanna come? Like, what are you guys doing? Are you just?
Are girls allowed?
Our girls are totally allowed.
You're allowed. Yes.
All right, you're allowed. It's on camera. Very good. All right, you guys want to come with us? We have evidence.
About an hour
Yes.
now. Are we accidentally going to run into Darren Crash? Like, is this happening?
Yeah, that's right. All right.
Colin, what are the chances? First Adam Hart's first Adam.
Idiot. I was
Then Mike and Christine. What are the chances?
It's very coincidental.
I know.
I think it's serendipitous.
Serendipitous.
That's what I think.
Looks like, why did I ever say that word?
You're also forgetting about this man over here.
Kay, I did not expect. There's like one person, everyone just happened to want to be in New York at the same time. I don't know.
I was just drawn to it. I knew that somehow in my soul there was something saying you need to be there.
It's like how birds migrate.
Yes.
We
injected
following
everyone.
the magnetic path.
Somehow everyone got that, you know? They just migrated here.
What are you guys doing here? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Mike Newkirk's here.
You get my face too? Is
Everybody's here.
This is the most serendipitous day ever.
What are the chances?
the entire cast of Glee?
The entire cast is here.
Serving us?
Oh my gosh. Everybody's here. So Scott, what are you guys just happen to be hanging out, would you say?
The New York Auto Show yesterday. So Dave and Mike and I and
Oh, okay. What a coincidence.
What a coincidence indeed.
It's amazing.
You gotta believe this happens.
Yeah, because this was the place that Kay said he knew about, that he would want to drop by, that he want to check out.
It's well known for good beer.
So I was telling Scott that we've doubled, our group has sort of doubled in size.
That's amazing.
Starting from Mike and Christine over there to all these people. Look at the people.
Look at the people.
That we sort of picked up on the way.
Just sort of.
They just happened to be at the right place at the right time.
That's crazy.
I don't know how that works.
What would you use to describe that?
Oh, jeez. Rhymes with merendipity? Merendipity?
Well, you know Serendipity too?
I know merendipity too.
You know he's the mayor of Indipity.
Merendipity.
Oh, aren't they cute?
Yeah, so cute.
These guys are less cute, but they're fine too. All right.
We're doing karaoke! That is awesome.
So earlier today, Nick was like, "Oh, what's something else that we can do? What's something else that we can do that'll fill time?" And I'm like,
Fill time.
I just realized this will be perfect. In the Philippines, the best thing we did was karaoke. We could do that. And Nick, what did you say?
I'm like, that's a great idea, but that's not what we'll be doing to fill time.
That's hilarious.
There's a private room too.
Hey. Ooh, this is beautiful.
Oh man.
Wow.
This is awesome. This is expansive.
Am I in the way?
You gotta hold on to what we've got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We've got each other, and that's our right for love. We'll give it a shot. Oh,
train. We're going on the train.
City now. It's amazing.
We are out and about, foraging for food in the wilderness of the city. We're not really sure if we can survive, but we're going to try our hardest.
Is there a reason you guys are wearing your sunglasses on this kind of whole past morning?
It's very bright. The glare off the
No.
Can't find bars in the biggest city.
Nate tried. Nate valiantly tried to find us a bar after karaoke.
You know what? That bouncer was colorist.
You found us.
Yeah, that bouncer.
Nick, explain what you did. What did you order?
I ordered whatever our fantastic waiter would have for breakfast this morning.
Right.
If he were sitting where I was,
What would he order? So you have no idea.
I have no idea.
I'm excited.
And then,
Yes.
how are your oysters?
It is fantastic. I've gone through foie gras. Foie gras is almost gone. I'm a big fan. So what did you get, Nick?
I got the fried chicken with honeyed biscuits.
Oh my gosh.
And little coastal thing, which looks,
It looks so good. It does.
one might say it looks wizard.
It looks very wizard. Yes. I ended up getting the kimchi fried rice with pork belly, grilled shrimp, which is fantastic. Kimchi fried rice.
What was really awesome about the entire trip was you could absolutely tell that my groomsmen spent the time to really think about what kind of things I actually would enjoy and appreciate. Because I'm not really that much of a drinker. I don't really, that's not really my thing, and I don't really do the, wild and crazy strip clubs kind of, that's not really, the kind of stuff that I'm into. And so it was really awesome that my groomsmen, really focused on the things that I would appreciate, that I would enjoy. And I think that really says a lot about them. Now, there was one more major thing that happened before the end of my bachelor party weekend. About halfway through brunch, again at the Dutch restaurant, you will not believe who ended up sitting at the table right next to us, but none other than Neil Patrick Harris, NPH himself. Not just him, but also his partner and their 2 children and 2 people that I was assuming was either Neil's parents or David's parents, but the Neil Patrick Harris's family were right there. Just, I was facing their table right next to us, facing them, watching them having Easter Sunday brunch. It was serendipitous. Okay, it was serendipitous. It was obviously any celebrity who would have sat down next to us would have been amazing. But the fact that of all celebrities, it was Neil Patrick Harris, and not even just Neil Patrick Harris, but his partner and their family. That I don't know. That just took me aback. I felt like that was a sign. Now, if it was just Neil Patrick Harris or Neil Patrick Harris and his husband only, I probably would have politely, approached him to say hi, and, briefly without taking too much of his time. But since their kids were there and, the rest of their family was there, we felt that it wasn't really appropriate to bother them. So we decided to respectfully give them their space. But what I did do instead is I wrote a letter to Neil, which I mailed out. And my motivation was not because I was hoping to get a response back from him necessarily. It was just after seeing him there, there were some things that I wanted to communicate to him, and I felt that the best way to do it politely would be to write to him separately. So if you guys are curious, this is what I wrote to NPH. I said, "Dear Neil, I'm not sure if you'd remember this. On Easter Sunday, April 5th, 2015, I was spending day 3 of my bachelor party weekend in New York City with my groomsmen and fiancé. We live in Virginia, and they recently legalized gay marriage in our state so that we could finally get married this coming 4th of July 2015. We figured if people across the country wish to celebrate our marriage with fireworks that year, and anniversaries beyond that, they were welcome to it. We were enjoying brunch at the Dutch that morning, and we were pleasantly surprised to see you and your beautiful family sit down at the table right next to us. We all decided not to bother you since you clearly were enjoying your brunch with your partner, 2 children, and what appeared to be either of your parents or relatives. Out of respect to you, we left you in peace to enjoy your Easter brunch as we were doing ourselves. However, there were a few things that I wish to say to you. First of all, I have to say that your son and daughter are the most precious things imaginable. But something tells me that you already knew that. Secondly, one of my groomsmen told me that it must be a very good omen that out of all people, it was you who ended up sitting next to us on the final event of my bachelor party. My future husband and I knew early on in our relationship that we wished to raise a family ourselves. And you and David have been such an inspiration, not only to us, but to so many other LGBT people globally like us. Just seeing you and the rest of your family sharing something as simple as brunch together was something my fiancé and I wish to have ourselves in the near future. It was an incredibly beautiful, hopeful, and uplifting sight. We hope that in a few years' time, we will have what you guys were cherishing in that moment. So I just wanted to thank you so much for ending my weekend on such an incredibly emotional high note, simply by your family being who they are. Thank you again for taking the time to read my letter. My fiancé, Colin, and I wish you and your family nothing but the utmost happiness for all the days of your lives. Sincerely, Hark. P.S. My friends told me that I should have invited you to our wedding and have your kids be the ring bearer and flower girl, but I think Colin's little cousins would have had a fit. P.S.S. I especially adored the fact that your dress shirt had little bunnies on them. You're going to have to tell me where you got that thing. And I also included photographs of Colin and I, plus a photograph of our very first Halloween together when we dressed up as Dr. Horrible and Captain Hammer from, of course, Neil Patrick Harris's Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog, which I figured he would appreciate. So anyway, again, I'm not expecting Neil to necessarily respond back, but at minimum, I hope he at least gets the letter, because I really wanted to say all those things to him on that Sunday. But anyway, yeah, so it was an amazing weekend, more than perfect. It could not even, I don't think it couldn't have been any better. Like, everything was just spot on, and all of my groomsmen did a phenomenal job. Every one of them did their part to help make that weekend fun for everybody, and I'm going to always be eternally grateful, and it's definitely going to be one of the weekends that I will remember to my grave. I will be taking those memories, one of the most memorable weekends of my life, I'm sure. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you had fun seeing some of the things that I got myself into with my bachelor party, and wedding's just around the corner. It's coming in just a few months. So anyway, I appreciate you guys tagging along and sharing in my journey as I make this big giant milestone. And yeah, I guess I will talk to you guys later. So thanks for watching, and until next time, love yourselves and love each other.